Breaking news!
People are using the wrong moisturizer and it's breaking them out.
Today, we're going to break down what moisturizer is right for your skin type.
Should we address the elephant in the room?
Yeah, we are matching, but it was not intentional.
We both wanted to show up today to film and look really smart, so that was automatically Argyle, obviously. Don't we look super smart and ready to talk about moisturizers?
Double, but make it double.
So we all know what moisturizers are, but what do they actually do?
Moisturizer seals in hydration from your toner and serums.
It's important to clarify that moisturizer is not a hydrator. You get your hydration from drinking water, using toner and serums, and your moisturizer actually is meant to seal that in so you don't just lose it immediately. Tina, tell them how to use a moisturizer. You put it on your hand, you rub it on your face, and you can put it on your neck too.
Yeah. I start my face and then just like...
Yeah, just bring it down as much as you can.
Baby, are you down? So put a little bit on. If you feel like you need more because your skin feels tight, then you can add a second layer on.
And if your skin feels tight, that's another indicator that you're using the wrong type of moisturizer. It might just be too lightweight for you. So now we're gonna talk about the different types of moisturizers and who they're best for.
First up is gel moisturizers. Gel moisturizers are lightweight, cooling, water-based, and absorb really quickly.
Because this is such a lightweight type of moisturizer, it's best for people with oily skin, combo skin, people who are acne prone, or people who also don't like heavy feeling products on their skin. So I know you have oily skin. Do you like using your gel moisturizer?
I love gel moisturizers. Ever since I started using gel moisturizers, I haven't gone back.
Tell me your story.
I'll tell you my story. The one thing about having oily skin is I hate any feeling of grease, especially in products. But with a gel cream, since it's water-based, it really does feel like a nice jelly water texture, if that makes sense.
Wait, so did you used to use cream moisturizers in the past?
Yes, I did. It is still pretty oily, but before it was like, when light would bounce off of my forehead, people would be blinded.
Oh, now it looks like dewy.
It's
glowy.
now it's dewy.
Look at your skin
dewy,
now.
not blinding. And not enough if you live in a dry climate, if you're using retinoids, if you have barrier damage, and your skin is flaking.
Wait, do we have any emulsions here?
Here we go!
Who dropped that? Wow, what a great timing. Well, we just went from gels, which are mostly made of water content, but emulsions mean that the oil and water content are balanced and equal.
This is an emulsion. It adds hydration while still providing that barrier support, but it is still breathable. It is best suited for normal to combination skin. If you don't know your skin type, I feel like this is a nice starting point because it's a nice balance in between water and oil.
So if you use an emulsion and your skin is still too dry, you can head up to get a cream that's a bit thicker in oil content, or if your skin is too moisturized from it, you can head to a gel. And last but not least, cream moisturizers.
They're on the thicker side because they're going to seal in all that hydration into your skin, making them best suited for
dry skin, very dry skin, mature skin, barrier damaged skin.
My face is oily, but my hands are really dry, so don't judge, guys. So this is a cream, and you can tell here that it's very thick, white, opaque. Going down the line is emulsions, which is a lot lighter and watery, but like it's still pretty like thick. It
still has that white pigmentation.
Yes, when we go down to a gel, you can see it's a lot more see-through, more transparent. Cream, emulsion, gel. And you can definitely see a difference in the whiteness and the opaqueness.
Now you just have a lot of cream on your hands.
My hands needed this.
And now no matter what type of skin your hands are, you've got it all covered.
All covered. It's like the Avengers came together on my hands. Can you edit like my hands, and then you know in Infinity Wars when they all come in, when all the Avengers come through with the portals, you can put in all these creams coming through, and my hands being like Thanos.
Your hands are Thanos? Okay. Who knew you liked Marvel like that?
Yeah, I love Marvel.
What's your favorite moisturizer? What's your go-to?
As someone with oily and acne-prone skin, I really like the Purito in Gel Cream because it's very lightweight and also fungal acne safe, so I don't have to worry at all about breaking out. What is your favorite, Crystal?
Oh, thank you for asking. I've been using the Dr. Althea 345 cream. Obviously, I had to try this first. The Dr. Althea cream is really popular. It's also for people with acne skin, which I have. It's kind of giving emulsion. It's just a general good guy if you're unsure of what's going on and you definitely need help.
I used to use this, but I would like to make a letter to Dr. Althea. Can you please change the packaging? Because I can never get all of the cream out. You always need a moisturizer, no matter what skin type you have, because there's one suited for every skin type.
Use your moisturizer and don't give up on your skin. If your skin is not feeling totally relaxed and calm and replenished, then you need to go find a different moisturizer.
I hope we have helped you understand what moisturizer is right for you. And stay tuned because we'll make a video on the next step, which is
sunscreen. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like our videos, and comment what videos you want to see next and if you have any questions.
Bye!